If you want to future-proof your career in law, you need to become familiar with AI. Lawyers, AI, artificial intelligence, is here, and it's already transforming the legal profession. But is it a game changer, or is it just another overhyped tech trend? Well, in today's video, we're going to break down exactly how AI is being used by law firms all around the world right now. We're going to look at some of the risks as well and what it means for your future as a legal professional. So stick around and I'll explain why you need to invest in training for AI in law. So first of all, let's start with one of the biggest time savers, which is legal research. Now, instead of spending hours digging through case law, there are various AI tools like LexisNexis, Westlaw, and ChatGPT-based assistants that can scan thousands of legal documents in a second. Say you're working on a contract dispute. Well, instead of manually searching for all of the relevant cases and the relevant case law, AI can instantly find cases that have got similar arguments, it can flag key precedents, and it can also summarize rulings. And what that means for you as a lawyer is less time searching and more time strategizing. Next up, another area that AI can really help lawyers is contract review and drafting. Let's talk about contract review first of all. AI can scan legal documents and it can spot risky clauses, for example, and it can even suggest some edits that you could make to make that document clearer and make sure that it complies with the law. There are tools like Kira Systems, Law Geeks, and Harvey AI that are already being used in law firms around the world to review thousands of contracts at a scale that would be unimaginable just a few years ago. Now, this is particularly helpful when it comes to big mergers and acquisitions, where lawyers really need to analyze hundreds of different documents quickly. But AI isn't just great for reviewing, it's also great for drafting. AI can generate first drafts of NDAs, employment agreements or lease contracts, which you then can refine instead of actually writing from scratch. Now, a third area that AI can help you as a lawyer is in litigation and case prediction. Now, here's where things get really interesting. AI can predict case outcomes. What it does is it can analyze past rulings, it can look at judges' tendencies and legal arguments, and it can estimate basically the likelihood of a case being successful in court. Now, this doesn't replace human judgment, obviously. Not everything is down to statistics, but it can really help lawyers when they're deciding whether they should settle a case or whether they should fight a case. And AI tools like Ravel Law and Premonition Analytics are already helping firms to make data-driven litigation strategies. Now, a fourth area that AI can really help lawyers is in client service and any kind of automation, really. You see, AI is already improving client services. So there are AI chatbots and virtual assistants that can actually handle basic client queries really, really well. It can do things like appointment scheduling and even initial case assessments where you might have to have a human assistant beforehand. Actually, that can very often be done with AI now. And what that means is it can free you up as a lawyer for the more complex work. So rather than spending hours on doing your admin, you can use AI to automate a lot of that. And some firms are even using AI to automate compliance checks, and that helps those businesses efficiently and quickly stay within legal guidelines. Now, all of that said, AI is not perfect. It can and regularly does make mistakes, it can misinterpret legal nuances, and it can even sometimes generate information that's just plain wrong. And so that's why your job is not at risk. We still need humans overseeing this process. You see, if lawyers rely on artificial intelligence too much without double checking, there's actually a risk that there will be ethical breaches, there could be incorrect advice, there could even be liability issues, because at the end of the day, it's not the artificial intelligence that's going to be liable, it's going to be the lawyer. And so while AI is powerful, it's not an actual replacement for legal expertise. So what's the takeaway? Well, AI is changing law, but it is not replacing lawyers. Instead, it's helping them to work smarter, faster and more efficiently, and ultimately doing the thing that they love, which is the legal side of stuff, rather than a lot of the things that can now be automated. The best legal professionals will be the ones who learn to use AI effectively. If you want to future-proof your career in law, you need to become familiar with AI. At Astranti, we offer CPD, continual professional development training on AI for lawyers, helping you to master the tools that are shaping the future of law. So if you want to find out more about that and you're interested, head over to astranti.com and see what we can offer. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure that you like and subscribe for more legal content.